Satoru Gojo should stay dead. And why that's okay. Satoru Gojo has always been in this kind of weird spot for so many Jujutsu Kaisen fans. Because of his strength and personality and looks, of course. He's been almost deified, both in the Jujutsu Kaisen universe and outside, like in a real world. The way people treat him kind of feels like he's a god even to us. I mean, in the JJK universe, he does have literally the capability to kill everyone in Japan if he wanted. But he seems to be more of the benevolent god archetype, at least for that situation. Which is undeniably awesome, and just goes to show how rare a character like Gojo is in storytelling. But it's also the reason why he should stay dead. Now, something fans have been waiting for years for was the battle of Sukuna and Gojo, a battle of two gods from two different times, and despite what most people think, I'm here to argue that Gojo was actually the winner of that battle. Gojo wins. He fulfilled his promise in the beginning of the series. But for a lack of a kind of better way to say this, he won the battle but not the war. At least not the physical one. And you'll see what I mean, because I think Gojo actually got everything he wanted. Because despite everyone saying that Gege did Gojo dirty, I think this is the best possible way to send Gojo off. Everyone thinks Gojo got did dirty because he wasn't given his like climactic end. Just to show that Sukuna really is so much more powerful than Gojo. But personally, I don't think he got did dirty at all. I mean, to be fair, if you are able to end others, like people and or curses, as unceremoniously as what Gojo did to Hanami, for example, I'm kind of the opinion that Gojo is ready to have the same done to him should the opponent really be that much stronger. Which, Sukuna now clearly shows that he is. Besides that, I actually feel like I can relate to Gojo's feelings. One of the most compelling things to me about Gojo is that he feels lonely because of his strength. And it's made kind of even more unfortunate with the death of Geto, who Gojo felt was like one of the only few who could kind of match up to him. And I'm not trying to brag here, but I kind of get it. For most of my life, I've been complimented for my hard work and intelligence. I like to think that I'm nothing out of the ordinary, but even now that I'm a working class citizen, I'm still getting good achievements and getting amazing recognitions in both my career and life, my friends and family. And because of that, because of all the things I worked on, keeping myself in like great condition in terms of mind and body, I have this kind of strong confidence in my skills. And I thought that would be good. But it only has made me feel even more isolated. And so all Gojo wants is to see someone up there in the summit with him. Hence the comment earlier about feeling better if Geto was there. He always figured everything out by himself, and he wanted to be humbled at this point. He wanted to be put into place because being intelligent and strong makes you right. And it's tiring to be right all the time. If I had someone like Sukuna and to a lesser extent Toji kind of like whoop my ass and kind of show me that I'm not shit, I'd actually be kind of happy, because then I'd know that there was so much more to life after all, and that there's so much more for me to try and get better at, And at the very end, in Gojo's dreamlike state, he himself states that he is happy and that he was able to give it his all, and that he's happy he didn't die of old age, but rather because someone is stronger than him. Sukuna finally gave Gojo what he was looking for all of his life. He was even acknowledged by Sukuna. He was loved by Sukuna. And finally, with everything that Gojo could ever want fulfilled, he gets what he wants. like a warrior's death. And Gojo is happy. This is what happiness means to Gojo, not what you typically see scripted in anime where the strongest hero is able to protect everyone and sacrifices his life. Gojo's a little bit more selfish than that. Plus, he has faith in his students that they'll come out of this for the better, you know? And even if they don't, I kind of think Gojo will be fine with that. With this, Gojo decides he's finally ready to move on and reincarnate. Done with being Satoru Gojo. Done with being alone. Finally allowed to let go of his responsibility and burden of being the strong. Passing it on to Sukuna. And ready to be someone new. Finally being given the chance to be a normal person. Someone who isn't Satoru Gojo. Of course, fuck me if Geiki just revives him, you know? Fuck that.